and welcome to RadarPlays Retro. I'm Henry Gilbert with
Tom Agrino,
Lucas Sullivan,
Bart,
and we are
Bart.
playing the famous Simpsons video game.
Oh man, it has been such a long time. I probably shouldn't go.
So as you can see, Smithers is up to his usual villainous thing, dropping bombs around
and having gray
kidnapping
hair,
babies because the diamond won't
and
get out of
being
her
really
mouth.
tan.
I mean, in fairness, he would have had to take that diamond out of her mouth, which would have been super cruel.
Yeah,
Now, this is one of the best beat-em-ups of all time. I think it is safe to say that.
I like TMNT more, and also X-Men. But
And there's a little thing.
oh,
called
I'm gonna
Golden
stand
Axe.
here. Oh no!
Golden Axe, anybody? Can I get a little Golden Axe?
This game has the graphics, the controls, the difficulty if you want it.
All right, so there's a new Simpsons game. Isn't that cool? So this game wasn't released for like a million years on XBLA because it seemed like it never would be.
It seems like Homer with hair is playing the new Simpsons.
They only had so many pixels. All right, look, this will show you how old it is. That's not the right jacket for Skinner.
Also, Bart's shirt is blue instead of orange.
I think that's just it must have been a pixelation thing or a coloring thing. I don't know. There was a lot of merch back in the day that had him with a blue shirt. Okay, also there, see the spray paint of Skinner on Homer standing next to him saying, "I'm a wiener." Again, a joke from the first, 2 episodes of the show.
Whoa, I'm trying to pick up the car. What the heck? Can we flip this over? Or am I just
I think
going
we
crazy?
walked too far. I don't think we can.
All right, who wants to do the team-up attack?
Not me.
All right, I think we just stand on top. Yeah, there we go.
Okie dokie.
Swap, 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 swap.
Oh my God! They just hit me in the face like I was a child. Oh wait,
All these guys are employed by Mr. Burns. Yeah, these guys are pretty cool at beating up children.
It's weird that
have no qualms
he
with
employs an entire gang.
Go
of,
for it, man.
Twins. Can you imagine giving birth to all these twins? Holy shit!
I mean, I can't.
I mean,
and then the Binky from Life in Hell.
Oh, yeah.
Shows up to tell you there's no more food.
do one.
Sherry and
Terry, who looked completely wrong.
Who is this guy?
He is a wrestler that was on the TV once in the first season. That's the thing too.
I've never watched the first season.
They only had 13 episodes of The Simpsons to go on at the time, and this was made by Japanese developers who didn't even have The Simpsons weren't even on TV.
All right, well, I died.
So that's why a lot of stuff doesn't make sense in this game.
And probably why there's a
you
Kabuki
asshole!
level later in the game.
Yeah, the Kabuki level doesn't make much sense.
I gotta say, this game is really hard.
Oh yeah. Well, the bowling ball boss, he's gonna be the real trouble.
The dream level.
The dream level is freaky. Really weird. I don't know if we'll get that
Their
far.
subconscious is.
But that's also why Smithers is just an evil sidekick, not a closeted, nice gentleman, who just likes Mr. Burns.
So I died again.
Nice.
Why does this
Now
guy's
he's-
pants keep falling down?
I love the little
That's the
dance. Yeah, Homer dance.
Woo, woo, woo. I'm Lisa and I'm excited.
So I don't remember Lisa ever using jump ropes in the show.
Yeah, but girls.
I mean, I feel like she should have used her saxophone as a weapon. Oh yes,
I am no
love.
good
All
at
right,
this.
I'm gonna wreck both of you. I'm just telling you.
Careful
now.
not to hit the guide button when we're doing this.
I must get pumped
Am I
up.
even hitting the right button?
Yeah, just 2 at a time.
Oh, yeet.
So I got them all.
You should be ashamed of yourself, huh?
Oh.
I loved how they're.
I love that you
pops.
just cry on the ground.
What was your technique there? How would you?
I shake my hand.
You can't do just the thumb. You gotta switch to forefinger and middle finger.
Here we are at Krusty Landing, but Krusty is attacking us.
I think I was hitting
Now,
the
what's
right
weird is that the first
Oh, it's
screen.
not Krusty, guys. See?
It's a guy in a suit. The first screen of Bebe's Kids looks exactly like this level. I don't know if that is intentional or.
All right, well, who's this ugly? Otto wouldn't work here.
And he has buck teeth.
Yeah. And there's Santa's little helper.
I may have
Liz.
just thrown.
Dr. Marvin Monroe.
It was only in one episode. Right?
No, he was supposed to be a recurring character in the first season. And after
With
the
the
first
shock
season, all the
therapy.
writers were like, "Oh, this guy sucks. We hate him. You don't want to have this guy on the show." So then they just stopped using him. So apparently, get this. Do you guys know Tom Leykis?
No, I did not.
Well, then never mind. That was Millhouse, by the way.
Nice. Oh,
Tom
I
Leykis
thought
sucks. Here's a little preview of the boss to come. All right.
Yeah.
Now, you are something of a Simpsons expert, Henry.
Yeah, I am.
Did they stop using Troy McClure completely after Phil Hartman
Oh, yeah,
died?
yeah.
Okay, that's good. They respected his...
Okay, well, to say they stopped, you'll occasionally see him in the background of some.
But he never,
some
like,
crowd
has
shots.
lines.
He's never a character.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
Oh, that gorilla. They would never draw a gorilla like that now, by the way.
It looks like Homer.
Yeah, well, that's the
Everything looks
joke.
like Homer.
Well, they also that's a rule on The Simpsons that nobody's allowed to have a 5 o'clock
Homer-shaped
shadow muzzle like Homer.
Oh, I never knew that.
The only characters that got grandfathered in are Krusty and Lenny and maybe a couple others. But
Dan will plan.
He's racist.
Dan will I'll never forget that scene just because of, as a prank, they drop a pencil in Homer's butt crack. Like, that's a weird thing to do.
Bullseye, well, when you drop the pencil like that, your hope is it will get his butt cracked, but you can never. You'll never
thought
know
of doing
for
that
sure.
to a friend.
Well, if you ever see a friend who just bends over and shows their butt crack too
Wow.
much, just give it a shot.
Grab a pencil
I
and
went to a weird place very quickly.
sort of homoerotic place.
Wasn't that really where all childhood joking goes to?
Homoeroticism? What are you trying to say, Henry? Are all children homosexual?
I mean, it's called sexual plasticity. Tom, you ever heard of it?
I have not heard of that. I have heard sexuality
Apparently,
is
that's
fluid.
why
I've heard
women
that.
are okay with kissing other girls, but a guy would never be. They would feel insecure about that because sexual plasticity.
Let's prove them wrong. Let's kiss right here.
HR violation.
I mean,
Not
it's not
because you're
HR
kissing each other,
violation
it's
if
just-
it's.
Look, the camera's not on us. It's not even
Please
gonna.
refrain from kissing one another. I don't want to explain this to HR.
If it's
No,
consensual, Tom,
it's part
what's
of
the
content.
problem?
Part
I
of
guess
content.
it would be wrong to have two coworkers.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm talking about here.
Anyway, back to
I don't
there's
care
so
if-
much to say
I don't
about
care
the
if you're two
Simpsons.
dudes. I just can't have two coworkers kissing one another.
Even
We
though
should
our
really be talking about the Simpsons. All right, here's something else about this game.
yes,
When they re-released on XBLA, they put out they actually did a pretty good job of putting in extras, including the Japanese ROM of the game.
which
is
that
slightly
amazes me.
different.
Yeah,
Like-
that's really awesome of them to even consider doing that.
And not only is it slightly different, but it's also like you can look in the extras and it'll list everything that's different.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, was that Smithers?
Yeah, Smithers is controlling the whole thing.
Is he gonna land on the baby?
Lisa looks weird there.
Her
Hey,
mouth is quite large.
Come on now.
Now the
I like
discount
the
cemetery.
gem is the autosave icon.
Yeah, it's smart.
Now this is where it gets creepy because we're legit gonna fight zombies.
Yeah, there's no real explanation for it. There are zombies. Also, I'm pretty sure they didn't have a Halloween special until
My
they didn't
bad.
have a Halloween special until the second
Treehouse
season.
of Horror.
That is correct. They didn't have that until the second season, so I don't think this is referencing the Treehouse of Horror either.
I like how these are just guys.
Even though this came out in like '92, like it was it takes so long. They only had when they were planning it. They only had.
Oh, come on now!
There was a time when the
Tom, let's team up.
Simpsons. There were only 13 episodes of
rather carry
Simpsons,
the
and they
skull.
reran it all the
Hamlet.
time.
Yeah, I mean, I
Let me tell
remember
you
watching
kids, the
Simpsons after school every single day.
Let
I'm
me
like
tell you
7.
kids a story when there were not enough Simpsons episodes. You only had like 20 to watch. Not
So you just
500.
memorize all the jokes.
Like there are literally 500. Well, yeah. So I had a thing when I was a kid. And I did this up until season 11. Up until season 11, we taped every. See, that guy just decomposed. Like he is a zombie.
His
Anyway.
flesh is missing from his.
I taped every episode, every new episode.
Nice.
I would then watch it 4 times during the week until the next episode aired. And then during the summer, I would just watch every episode every day. Like it would just be on repeat.
So I was
Most
gonna
days.
make fun of you for that, but then I realized I did that with Tim and Eric, where I'd watch it
Well,
live
you
on
weren't
TV.
a kid.
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't. use a VCR. I use the online streaming.
Yeah, you didn't have to put any work into it.
That was
It was
awesome.
just readily available.
God, you were young.
There was a lot of work into VCR, using a VCR.
I mean,
to
I've used the
tape off
VCR.
TV.
Don't get me
'Cause
wrong.
you had to hit the pause button to
I
not get
have
commercials.
recorded VCRs of myself
All right,
playing Donkey Kong.
Let me tell you
Country.
guys this, kids. You had to hit pause to not get commercials recorded, or you'd have to fast forward through the commercials on your tape.
Yeah, but
I mean,
sometimes having the commercials is one of the best parts when you go
now,
back and
all right,
watch
okay,
the-
20 years later, I do wish I had those commercials because then you can watch like, this is what commercials were, huh?
It's like, oh, that was really racist. Or, oh, that was really sexist.
They had, I remember they had a contest with, scary ghosts.
Which look really
And then he goes crazy.
yeah, he gets jacked up by those guys.
I remember a commercial where it was Coke cans. You buy a Coke can, you open the Coke can,
Okay.
and money might pop out of it.
What?
You remember that contest?
I do.
That would be
The
so
New Kids
weird.
on the Block advertised it. And I feel
So
like
you
it
don't
ended
get a Coke.
early because, well, I think it ended early because they realized people might drink what's in there, which is not Coke, when money comes out and they
They'll
will
drink
be poisoned.
dirty dollar bills.
Yeah, so. But it was a thing for a time, and that commercial's still on my Simpsons DVD or videotape. Specifically, it was the softball episode where they hire 9 Major League Baseball players.
So why is Devil Bart here if Bart is...
All right, let's team up.
That's in their
How do we team
imagination.
up?
All right,
yeah.
team up.
How do we do it?
So we just stand
Stand
on top
still.
of each other?
Okie dokie.
And then
Okey-dokey.
now we got a clothesline going on. Let's get some burgers.
Are you? I think you're controlling.
Yeah.
What is that shit?
Well, you try. You try.
The father and son team. Oh yeah, daddy daughter. Let's get together here.
Let's get him down.
Yeah, it didn't last long. These guys are working together as father and son.
Who are these guys?
They are made up. They're not from the show. They're, not
Also,
a lot of people are from the show. Like,
But that's okay.
The
I like
drunkard we're gonna fight is not from the show either. Like,
the faux Barney.
yeah, it's fitting that they were lucky that they had Moe's Tavern to deal with here because every fighting game of the time or brawler at the time had the bar level. Like, it's time to go to the bar. We're in a shifty area of town.
Oh.
We gotta fight each
I
other.
just ate food with full health. That's a cardinal sin.
That
and
is
to
the
beat 'em up.
wrongest thing you can do.
And Tom got absolutely nothing.
I think Marge, when you guys played this, Marge was everybody's least favorite, right?
I don't know. I like her vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, her
It's
vacuum
got good
cleaner
range.
is pretty-
Yeah, that's the best AOE, right? is that what people would say in an MMO?
Yeah, that's enough. Ranged attack.
Yeah, range attack. She's got the most reach.
All right, we did it.
Oh man.
So this
Oh,
game is
okay.
not nearly as fun when you have infinite continues, I am noticing.
Well, that's
I
just,
would disagree. I think getting to the end, like
okay, there's
playing
Princess
through.
Cashmere. Nobody remembers her either.
Although, did they make a comeback for the Yvonne Etniage episode?
Yeah,
The join the Navy with
Oh.
NSYNC or
those were
Randomly.
just- yeah, they weren't Princess Cashmere.
what is Doris the lunch lady doing in Moe's Tavern?
No, that's not Doris the lunch lady. She has white hair.
Oh, whoa,
That's
okay.
the woman who works at the ice cream parlor, who is
pie.
also voiced by Doris Grau.
Oh, nice.
Hey, it's fun.
Mo is getting
Barney's
pranked right
original series green shirt and blonde hair instead
Looks
of
really
orange
weird.
shirt and brunette.
now. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah.
Have you watched the what are they called? When it was a
Ullman
short.
episodes?
Yeah.
Not too recently, but it does like Homer sound. Homer was a Walter Matthau impression. It was like
He's just
well,
like ordered.
gee, Mark, I don't know. It's weird
It's
to
so
hear.
not funny compared to what the show is. All right, wait. So let's talk about this, Henry. I personally abhor the new Simpsons episodes.
I don't abhor them. I say that they are still better than Bleeding Gums Perfect. They're still better than 90% of the garbage that's on network television.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So
And that they have a good. They throw out so many jokes that you'll laugh twice or 3 times an episode.
that's such a commitment. I
Now,
want to be
you
constantly
won't have
entertained.
you won't have a bad time if you watch it. Also, did you like the movie? Simpsons
the
game
movie
is
was
here.
okay.
By Konami.
Yeah, how's that
Yeah,
possible?
I thought the movie was good.
But for me, the show ended after like season 11.
Yeah, it was pretty much the episode that broke me was Kid Rock Spring Break.
Oh, God, I never even.
That was
got
one of the
far.
worst episodes.
For me, it was when they go to like.
Also, they seem to think Mo has a gambling den in Place, which also the Mo's Tavern is like
Backgammon.
8 times the size it should be.
It is not just one big room.
I wonder if this was originally Barney and they were told no, it can't be Barney. Like they just made it a tall one.
It looks like an alien. And it looks like he's a cocaine addict because of the
Hey, I'm blind.
rings around his eye.
Yeah. I wonder if they had to pay the actors.
Can you not have a cow? Like, please? I'm asking nice.
Anyway, it's definitely better than like the Cleveland show.
I mean, anything is.
But you know, you can just watch the old episodes over and over, and you're fine. Just watch seasons 3 through 2, even 2. 2's got its fun. Watch seasons 2 through 10, and
You're golden.
all on DVD. Also, if you're a big Simpsons fan, Conan O'Brien just interviewed him on his. I did an 80-minute long interview with some of the original writers.
Oh, wow,
Really
that's
cool.
cool. Of which he was one at a time.
Yes, he
correct?
was. All right, you know what? This is a good stopping point here.
Yep.
So, The Simpsons, the arcade game, still on sale on XBLA. You can pick it up on...
I'm going to go buy this.
and on PSN, too. Both of them. Anyway, so until next time, this has been Retro Radar Plays. Be sure to check us out every Monday when we play old games. Or on, what day? Thursday? No.
New releases when new
All
releases
the
hit.
This is when new releases happen.
Freaky on Friday.
And
Shuffle on Wednesday.
That's right. And until next time, Joe!